Korea's manufacturing powerhouse on the East Sea, is responsible for more than 15% of the country's industrial output. At an unfathomably large industrial complex by Ulsan's port is the third largest oil refinery in the world and the world's largest shipyard and the largest car assembly plant, owned by Hyundai Heavy Industries and the Hyundai Motor Company respectively. It might be hard to imagine, but Ulsan does have a gentler side. At a bamboo grove on the Taehwa River, a pine-decked promontory park on the East Sea, and a sandy beach resort. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Ulsan so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Daewangam Park. Pushing into the East Sea at Ilsandong is a scenic headland covered in woodland and culminating with a lighthouse above powerful rocky outcrops. 1. Daewangam Island looks like a dragon rearing up from the water. According to a legend, this is the wife of King Munmu of Silla, lost at sea after his death in 681 and returning as a dragon to protect the East Sea. The island is joined to the mainland by a metal bridge and is capped with an observation platform where you can look back at Ulsan and the coast. At number 9 is the Ulsan Grand Park. You can leave the city behind for a few hours at this ecological park founded in 2006 on the west side of Namgu. Planning had begun 10 years before on the orders of Chae Tae-won, billionaire chairman of the SK Corporation, who started a fund as a way of giving back something to Ulsan. In 369 hectares, Ulsan Grand Park has a small water park, a swimming pool, 4 ponds, a petting zoo, outdoor stage, flower beds, and picnic areas. One of the children's playgrounds is an action-packed trampoline park, while there's a 9-hole pitch and putt golf course and a cleverly designed acupressure walk for aching feet. At number 8, Taehwagang River Grand Park. This corridor of greenery lines the Taehwa upriver from Ulsan's heavy industry and is sprinkled with cafes, exercise areas, pavilions, and playgrounds. Due to historic flooding, the banks at the Taehwagang River Grand Park have been left free of development, and you can pause to contemplate the water and the low mountains that trace the river basin. On a beautiful stretch between the Samho and Taehwa bridges grows Taehwagang Simnadibat, a lush bamboo grove planted in the first decades of the 20th century to protect the banks from flooding. At number 7, Ilsan Beach. Ulsan's industry will seem a world away at this clam-shaped bay on the seaward side of Ilsandong and protected to the south by Daewangam Park's headland. There's 600 meters of soft golden sand on Ulsan Beach, and the smooth slope means you have to wade out for quite a long way before the clear water gets above waist height. A new beachside amusement park has recently opened, to go with the restaurant and cafes on the waterfront road behind. At the end of July, the Ilsan Beach Summer Festival puts on a volleyball tournament, live music, a raft building contest, and a fireworks display. At number 6 in our list, Jangsaengpo Whale Culture Village. From the 1890s until the ban on commercial whaling in 1986, Jangsaengpo was the Korean Peninsula's top whaling port. By the 1970s, there was a fleet of 20 whaling ships here, supporting a population of 10,000. That history is recorded at the Jangsaengpo Whale Culture Village, which was established in 2015. You can take a look at the historic village, follow a whale story trail, and check out the prehistoric whale experience garden, which has details on the Bangudi petroglyphs, a 7,000-year-old rock art site depicting cetaceans, not far from Ulsan. At number 5, Ulsan Museum. This free museum opened beside Ulsan Grand Park in 2011, in a striking modern building hemmed by reflecting pools. Using creative displays and lots of artifacts, the main exhibition is a compelling chronology of Ulsan. Naturally, there's masses of information about whaling, shipbuilding, and cars, but you'll also find out more about the Bangudi petroglyphs and the Buddhist temples that cropped up around Ulsan during the time of the Silla Kingdom. In display cases are prehistoric hand axes, temple bells, maps, ceramics, ritual implements, weapons, and armor. At number 4, Ulsan Bridge Observatory. The best panoramas in the immense Ulsan industrial complex can be had from Ilsan Miriansan, a mountain that rises on the east side of the harbor. Walking the trails, you'll arrive at several wooden lookouts on the southwest side of this 452-meter peak, but the most convenient is the modern Ulsan Bridge Observatory. This looks across the Ulsan Harbor Bridge, 2015, an impressive suspension bridge crossing the mouth of the Taehwa River. At number 3 in our list, Seoknamsa Temple. Heading out of Ulsan on National Route 24, you'll eventually come to Seoknamsa Temple at the bottom of the eastern slopes of Mount Ganjeolgot. Seoknamsa dates from the reign of Hyangdeok of Silla in the 9th century and was rebuilt in the 17th century following the Japanese invasions of Korea, 1592 to 1598, before being razed once more in the Korean War. There are few surviving monuments going back many centuries, like the 9th century 3-story pagoda in front of the main hall. Seoknamsa is a handy trailhead for a couple of well-marked paths if you want to conquer the 1,241-meter peak. At number 2, Sinbulsan. Along with Ganjeolgot, Sinbulsan is the other essential walking destination in the Yeonnam Alps. The peak is at 1,209 meters, but the main ascent is more gradual and takes you along the spine of a ridge on a path known as the Ganjeolgot Flame Grass Road. After emerging from woodland, you'll find yourself in a sea of swaying flame grass. The tops are almost luminous when they catch the sun in late summer and autumn, and the reeds make a beautiful rustle in the breeze. To protect these fields, the path is raised on boardwalks and wooden stairways, which makes the climb to the top of Sinbulsan a little lighter. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Paraeso Falls. On Sinbulsan's western slopes, and together with many of the places on this list, Paraeso Falls Isone of Ulsan Tourist Board's 12 scenic sites of Ulsan. You can get to this 15-meter waterfall within 40 minutes of Ulsan, and there's a car park where you pay a 1,000 Korean won's entrance fee per person. From here you'll walk a 1.5-kilometer riverside trail rich with bird life and small mammals, look out for the chipmunks, and with little pools that you can wade in. The waterfall itself is at the top of 3 wooden stairways and plunges over jagged limestone into a broad pool where swimming is prohibited. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Ulsan? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.